Thanks for joining me today, having your Spotify open to the matching playlist. Today, if you don't have a bar, you are welcome to use a chair, a desk, a wall. You'll need a TheraBand or a towel will do. And go ahead and get ready to press play in 3, 2, 1. So you can begin here. Feet hip width apart, reach the arms up, inhale. Exhale, look up, bend the knees, roll down over the legs, 2 bends of the knees, deep bend and extend, deep bend and extend, roll it up. Again, inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, look up, bend the knees, roll down over the legs, head releases, bend the knees and extend again, deep bend and extend, roll it up. Arms reach up, inhale. Exhale, soft knees, right arm down, side bend, stretch. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, left arm down, side bend, stretch. And again, roll the arms back and around. Big circles. You can soften the knees, let the ribs kind of pop open, and then reverse the circle forwards. Now begin to collect the ribs as you step left leg into your bar or prop. Right heel presses back and down toward the floor, and switch legs. Cross right foot over left. You'll bend your back knee in towards your front, leaving the toe pointed. Gives you a little stretch over the top of the foot. And then go ahead, switch sides. Step away from the bar rather, lean into the bar, find a straight line, heel to the head, and then begin to bend the elbows in and extend the elbows. So you've got inclined tricep push-ups. Heels nice and high, legs zipped up together so you can feel the inner thighs tight. Hold halfway down on the next bend. Tiny pulses, down an inch, down an inch, down an inch. You can find what grip works for you here. You can also take these on the ground if you need to. And just finding your full range, finding the abs tight. Again, hold it in, tiny pulses here. Pull away from the bar, make an L with the body, soften the knees, arch the back, and then scoop the belly round. Again, inhale to arch, exhale to round. This time, stepping into the bar, start to rise and lower, heels lift and lower. You've got your calf raises. Notice that your weight is really in the center of your foot so that your hips and your shoulders are just stacked in one straight line. You can feel the chest pull forward and up to bring you up and out of your low back, minding that the feet stay really evenly planted into the floor, no sickling. You want to feel the inner heels touch, the inner thighs squeeze. You can feel the resistance as you lower down to the ground, and you can even test your balance if you want, bringing hands onto the hips. A few deep breaths here. Again, notice the shoulders soft, the elbows soft. And again, you're right where you could stand and balance. Last 4, 3, 2, hold heels high. Bending your knees, you come into kind of a 6th position shape here. Start to pulse down an inch, down an inch. So moving into our thigh set. Important to have a light grip on whatever you're holding. Feel like even again the inner heels and our thighs active, and of course the abs tight. The upper body should stay relaxed. And then begin to tuck the tail. Roll the hip points up towards the ribs, up towards the ribs. Roll, squeeze, tuck, squeeze. Isolating south of the ribs, just that middle body. Take it into a pulse here, keeping the heels nice and high. And again, back to the tuck under, 2, 3, 4, down 4. Again, tuck under for 2, 3, 4, pulse down 4. Tuck, squeeze, pulse, tuck under, staying low in your legs enough that you can feel the thighs start to fire up a bit. Building some heat, again feeling the low abs tight to start the tuck. Then hold low. Start to wave the hips side to side, 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 side. Noticing you don't get too carried away with this, you're isolating the middle body so that your knees aren't going too crazy. I'm building a little heat here. Hopefully you are too. Take it back to the pulse down. Again, check in with the feet, check in with the shoulders, and we'll alternate. Pulse down, 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 wave hips side, 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 side. Again, pulse down center. 2, 3, 4, hips side to side. And get ready to pulse to finish. Straight down, almost there. Last 5. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Release right leg back. Find your second position and begin to pulse right away. So my arms immediately go out to the side, but they're going to get pushed away in a second. My husband's working from home. Keep your arms there. Keep the pulse there. Take the arms a little forward of the body and then accent down here in your pulse. Down an inch. Down an inch. Down, down, down. Now change the accent. Take an up an inch and down. Up an inch and down. Little lift and lower. Little lift and lower. Change. Down, pulse. Down, down. Good, almost there. Building some more heat in the thighs. Take it up an inch and down, up an inch and down. Little lift and lower, little lift and lower. Pulse down for 4, 2, 3, 4. Now hold. Heels lift and lower. You want to work the heels as high as you can and then resist the down. Keeping the hips pretty low. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Heels up. Hold them up. Pulse the hips down, down. You can hang on to the bar if you need it. You can hang on to your hips. You can keep the arms out here, whatever feels good for you. Just don't stop moving. Try to keep the heels up there and you're done. Last 4, 3, 2. Release down, heel toe your feet in. Quick quad stretch. You can soften the standing knee. And then reverse legs. Again, stretching your right leg back. Start to pump the right leg in and back, in and back. Left knee can stay bent. And now you should feel this start to build some heat in your glute because you're kind of in a mini squat and you're held there. Strong abs. Switch the legs and keep going with the opposite foot. In and back, in and back. You can see you're minimizing the bounce because you're staying put with your heel into the ground for stability, and you're holding your abs nice and tight. And then release back to feet right under the body, testing your balance, heels up and down as you began. Seeing where your weight needs to be to find your balance, thinking about elongating your lower back even more than mine is here. All comes from the front. Heels stay high, find a quick balance. Turn the feet out so the heels are kissing. Release the shoulders, feel a nice open chest here. Breathe. If you want to test your balance, you can turn your head side to side slow. Take your eyes with you. Maybe look up, chin to the sky, nose to the sky, and look down. And then again, come right to center. Lower down, plie, bend the knees, and we'll get ready for some arms. With a towel or a band, preferably a band, soften the knees hip width apart and begin to wrap your hands back and around, kind of like a mini rainbow. Press back and open, press back and open. You're going to feel this start to fire up in the triceps a little bit. And again, you're holding the chest high, gaze straight ahead. Abs are tight, knees are bent just so you don't lock them. And then hold the palms back, tiny, tiny pulses. So this band just creates nice resistance so you can feel the muscles in the arms fire up right away. Again, make those tiny little rainbow shapes. Press back, press back, press back. Back and around, back and around. Then hold it back, pulses back, or thumb squeeze in, whatever feels better for your body. Last set, I hope. Wrap it back, wrap it back. Hold it back. Thumbs, little squeezes in, in, in. Breathe, hold the belly tight as you get more tired. Oh goodness, there's another set. Press around and back, around and back. I'm on an arm kick today. Hold back, tiny pulses. Last 4, 3, 2, and we switch gears to take the arms forward, little pulls out. So notice that your hands are just wider than shoulder width apart, just barely, a little bit. Chest is open, and then rise the arms up, press them down. Little lift and lower. Again, you can use a towel here, but you're not going to get as much resistance. Abs stay tight, especially as the arms come down. And we're going to add a march here. So you'll bring your alternating legs up towards the TheraBand. You want to tap for the front of your shin. And then we're going to take a double time here. So don't come up as high with the arms. And you can watch that the weight stays as much out of your heels as possible, which lets you lift your leg even quicker. Now, as you're here, keep moving, thinking about the legs lifting from the abs. So everything's coming from your middle body. It stays strong here. I wish I could count you down, but I'm not sure how much longer I go. Hopefully 8. 6. Good. Last 4. 3, 2. Arms lift, bend, and extend. Cactus shape, and then press out. And you can feel all the length and energy in the fingers as you're here. Again, take the arms forward, chaturanga shape. So bring the arms up 90 degrees at the elbows, and then press them out. So you can see here the elbows will stay right under the wrists. Again, there's that slight draw out on the band the entire time, or the towel. So you have that constant work in the arms. Hold it into a boxer stance, up an inch, up an inch. Little lift, little lift. And now hold the arms in, tap the elbows in for one another. You'll lose the resistance on the band, but you're using those little tiny muscles under your arm. Squeeze it in, squeeze it in, squeeze it in. Home stretch. Hold the arms in as tight as you can. Tiny pulses. Up, up, up. Watch your knees haven't knocked in with your elbows. One thing goes and it all goes. Let's switch gears here. Triceps. Left arm high. You can grab the base of your TheraBand with the right arm and then begin to extend and bend the top arm. Notice again that the elbow doesn't poke out to the side too much. You want to keep it in pretty narrow, almost like a karate chop onto the ceiling. And where you grab your band, your towel in the back side of you, it's going to change the tension. So lower will be a little easier. Higher will be a little harder. You'll get more tension. And now hold the arm up. Tiny, tiny pulses. Little press, little press. I'm not there yet, but that's okay. Last 4, 3, 2. Back to the full range, or if you waited for the video, that's fine too, as long as you stay moving here. Take a bend in the elbow and then extend. Bend and extend. I have to remind myself to tape and force so I know exactly what's coming. Hold it up, tiny pulses. Press out, out, out. Again, we can switch here. Opposite arm goes high. You can turn the bottom arm in, thumbs down, then grab the band and begin to bend and extend with the top arm. If it feels better for you, a little softening in your knees, just so you don't feel any hyperextension happening. And you can stay really engaged in the abs and the front side of the body here. Again, you can imagine you're kind of karate chopping onto the ceiling. Hold it up, tiny, tiny pulses here. Press out, 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 out. And then let's go full range here again. Take a bend in the elbow, press up. Inhale, extend on the press if you need a little breath to help here. Again, if you go a little slower than me, that's fine. Just don't stop moving. Stay in it to win it, and we'll sculpt our arms a little more. Hoping this is our last set of pulses. Hold the arm high. Little pulse up, up, up. Last 4, 3, 2. I want you even, so don't worry that I'm uneven. So release the band down, cross your left arm across the body and hook it with the right. Breathe into the tricep. Stretch. And breathe. On repeat, right? Reverse the stretch, other side. And then release the arms, reach them up, inhale, exhale, arms to the side, turn thumbs down, and then connect either the fists or with reverse namaste behind your back. So here you're looking for an open heart, widespread across the collarbones. You can still feel the ribs are knit together pretty strongly, but you don't have to pull it in too tight. Just really let the arms open up. And then we're going to meet in a plank hold. So go ahead, a little bit of camera magic there. Don't mind the little twitches. You're holding your forearm plank. And my bar has magically disappeared. Stay and breathe. Press the ground away and then start to jog the knees. Opposite knees. Right, left. Rejoin both knees. Mini bend and extend. Bend and extend. And I'll just isolate the right knee to the left. So as you tap the knee across, you want to minimize the twist of the hips at first, and then add a little bit more of a twist and see if it doesn't bother your back. You should feel this in the right oblique as the knee drops across the mat to the opposite side. And you're almost there. Keep pressing down with the forearms, even the outer edge of the wrist, so you're driving the mat away from you. Rejoin, alternating knees, right, left. And then cross switch to the left knee, tap right side, left knee, tap right and back, tap right and back. Bring it side and center. Again, you can let the hips twist once you find where you're at a good place for your body, where you don't feel your low back, but you feel that left oblique kind of carving its way into a nice little divot there. Almost there. We're finishing up. Last few here. A couple more deep breaths, gazing just forward of the mat. And then release the knees down. Kick your feet in front of you and have a lay down on your back, knees bent. Right leg, take it up to the sky, turn the leg out, and immediately start to circle the leg. So as you're here, you're finding a neutral spine. You're pressing your arms into the mat strongly. Reverse the circle. And as you do this, press into your left heel, hips lift. So now you're balancing, you're holding your abs tight. Lower the leg halfway down and up. Halfway down and up. Lower and lift. Now hold the leg to the sky, pulse. Up an inch, up an inch, up an inch, up an inch. Lower down and lift. Just one more here, 4 pulses. Go up an inch, up an inch. You got 2 more. Again, lower the leg halfway down. Notice as you do this, the abs stay nice and tight. You're driving down with that opposite heel into the ground so that you're really feeling your glute fire up. I believe this is our last set here. Stay with the pulse and then hold still. Seal again with the arms off into the mat. Take those little circles with the leg, not enough to throw you off. Again, you're just holding stable, you're holding steady. Hips are lifted. Now pulse to finish here. Press down into the heel. You're almost there. Last 4, 3, 2. Nice work. I'm going to turn around just so I'm facing you. You can bring your knee to either your ball, a block, a book, anything. You want the opposite knee, so the right leg across the body. The leg you were just working. Squeeze the inner thigh and lift the leg. Up and lower. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Again, slow. Lift, squeeze. 4 fast. Up 4, up 3, up 2. Good. So we stayed working this left leg. And now you're just using the inner thigh to isolate the motion, the lift of the leg. Notice as you're here, the first 2 are a bit more sustained. The last 4 are those quicker ones. The toes don't reach for the ceiling. It's all the upper inner thigh. You're almost there. Little squeeze, little squeeze, little squeeze. And now take the leg forward and back. Again, just enough to almost throw you off. Alternate with these pulses in between. Forward and back with the leg, holding your abs nice and tight so you stay steady. 4 pulse, 2, 3, 4. Again, back and forth, forward and back. Almost a tiny little kick. Little squeeze lift, pulse lift. Last set. Stay with the pulses here and we'll finish out this inner thigh. You get 8, 6. Keep it going, you're almost there. Last 4, 3, 2, good. Flip onto your back, bend the left knee to 90 degrees. Your right foot stays bent, hands behind your head. Come up into a twist towards the bent knee and then right back down. So you can go kind of quick, but you want to stay open across the front of the body as you're here. And now bring the knee closer in as you twist, extend the leg out. So tiny twist, knee stays bent. Now bring, after your fourth one, bring the knee in as you twist, in, stretch the leg out, in, stretch the leg out. You want to keep head, neck, shoulders up the whole time. And again, come right back to that 90-degree bend in the knee for the twist. You get 2 more twists. Again, pull the knee in and then extend the leg. In and extend the leg. 2 more here, keeping the back nice and flat since you're on your back and on the ground. Again, hold the knee 90 degrees, start to pulse. Extend the leg, extend the opposite arm up towards the sky, and then come right to the center. Rebend the knee to 90, hands down by your sides. Curl head, neck, shoulders up. Twist to the side and then roll down with control. So exhale lifts you, small twist, and then tuck the tail, roll back and down. So it's a roll up here. You can keep the feet either hip width apart or you can kiss the knees together, whatever helps you get up here. Notice that as you twist, the collarbones stay open, the arms stay open. You're really steering with that right oblique. Preferably, the shin bone will stay parallel to the floor. If you notice your heel drops, try to use your energy, use your breath, keep the leg up parallel. You could balance a teacup on your leg. And we're almost there. Helps again to breathe. Exhale to take you up. Next time you make it down to the ground, just stay there. Reach across to the opposite edge of that left pinky toe and then turn it into a scissor, kind of little cherry pickers. Scissor switch. Fourth one, hold, pulse 4, 3, 2, scissor switch. Again, after the fourth here, hold across, press 4, 3, 2, and then switch. Bringing it back down to center, head rests into the hands, make tiny little oval, alternating directions, around and up and over. And then over, up, and around. Moving into our second side. So right leg goes to tabletop. Start with a nice twist towards the bent knee. Again, minding that nice open chest as you're here. And then we'll turn this into a little bit of a crunch. So you can take the next one. Knee pulls in as you twist. Leg extends as you look towards sky. Knee in as you twist. Leg extends towards sky. Let's take one more here, and then hold the knee at 90, just the twist to the side. You got 2 more. Exhale the twist, and then again pull it into the crunch, and open out. I forgot the twist on that one. Twist as the knee comes in, extend back out. Again, back to your 90 degrees, twist to the side, and you're almost there. Last set, in and lengthen, in and lengthen. Now next time you come back to that 90 degrees, start to extend the leg, reach up and across with the opposite arm, and then take yourself back to center, rebend the knee to 90, seal off the arms with the floor. Exhale curls you up, take a twist towards the bent knee, and then roll back down. So that first one was a little rough for me. Try to keep the opposite foot planted into the mat pretty solidly. And you can use that foot for some leverage here. It'll help you here in your abs. So again, as you twist, you're feeling the opposite side oblique steer the twist, and you're using your abs to control the roll down to the ground. Exhale to bring you up. And inhale to roll you down. I'm getting sleepy. I'm sore from yesterday's workout. You're still going. We're almost there. Next time you come down to the ground, draw the knees into the chest, legs up to the sky, arms by the sides. Press the legs forward, bend the knees to 90 degrees. And now both knees move forward and back. What brings the legs back is a pull in and down with your belly button. If you want to modify, you can alternate legs like I'm doing here, or stay with both legs knit together. Use the squeeze of the inner thighs. Try to relax the shoulders, use the triceps, and again, use your belly to bring those legs back in. Your legs are heavy. You need your abs to work. Couple more breaths here. And then extend the legs to the sky. Find neutral spine as you press your legs forward. Turn the feet out and begin to alternate heel over heel over heel. So you're beating your inner thighs and you're crisscrossing your heels. Holding neutral spine here, so back is not completely flat. There's that little gap. Then just hold the heels, kissing, hold, squeeze, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release feet to the ground. Breathe in, breathe out. Left leg lifts. Begin to make those little circles. Seal your arms down onto the ground. Reverse the circle. And then float the hips up because you press into that heel. You're squeezing your abs. You're squeezing it with your arms. And now lower lift the leg. Down to 45 and back up. Hips are going to stay level the whole time. And this last one, hold leg to the sky. Pulse. Up squeeze. Up squeeze. You're pressing down into the heel on the mat to turn on the glute. Lower the leg again. Lift it up. Lower the leg. Lift it up. Hold it there. 4 pulses. Up an inch. Up an inch. Up an inch. Up an inch. Again, lower the leg. Try to feel all that length behind the backside of your knee. Leg stays. Make the back of the leg as long as you can. Reach the toes or the ball of foot for the sky, depending on if you get those cramps in your foot. Repeat here. And we're almost there. Kind of burning out this glute work a little bit. Come back to the circle with the leg. And then pulse to finish here. Tiny lifts. Up squeeze, up squeeze, up squeeze. Release down. Make sure you're on the opposite inner thigh as you lay down. Leg comes across so you can lay it onto the bolster or your ball, whatever is supporting it. And then start squeezing that opposite inner thigh. So I think the tempo is different here, but we'll go with what we did on the first side. Just start to pulse, and now here we'll slow it down. Squeeze, up and squeeze, sustained. Up and squeeze, sustained. Then quick 4, up 3, up 2. Again here, slow it down. Squeeze to lift, squeeze to lift. 4 quicker squeezes, up, 2, 3, 4. Again here, squeeze to lift, squeeze to lift. A little bit quicker for the pulse. Again, notice that your toes are reaching for the front of the mat. They're not cramping, they're not rolling either direction. And now take a leg forward and back just a tiny little bit, again, to bring stability to your middle body. And then 4 pulses in between the sets. Again, leg kind of kicks forward and back. It's not really too far back, it's more of a plank. And then again, hold for 4 squeezes, just that inner thigh squeezing. Getting there. Leg goes forward and back, bringing attention to your middle body. Pulses. And then just pulse to finish here. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Release back, child's pose. Toes together, knees wide. Breathe back and down. And then I'm going to ditch my bolster, ball, block, whatever you are using. And we'll take some stretch. Take it back. Walk the hands back to the feet. Toes can point forward. Soften the knees. Sway a little side to side. And then roll the body up. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, walk it out, find plank, just to find your alignment. Shift forward, elbows in as you lower down to the ground, so slow. Toes point, and then you'll press up to modified push-ups. Knees can stay down. Again, I'm hugging my elbows in, so I fire at my triceps. Hold halfway down and pulse. Again, take it back to full range, modified push-up. Hold it halfway down, tiny pulses. Last set, full range. Again, hold down, tiny pulses. And then pull back, child's pose. Breathe into cat-cow. Inhale to arch, exhale to round. And then don't mind me, I'm getting my little socks on. But you can bring yourself back down to lay down on your mat. Knees can stay bent. Hands down by your sides. Inhale, lifts the hips up, find bridge. And now you can hold here, either ripping the sides of your mat apart or shimmying the arms underneath of you. And then you're welcome to do that again, or you can rise up and find Urdhva Dhanurasana. Release down when you're ready. Let the knees windshield wiper to the right, slow. To the left, slow. You can roll out your wrists. And then staying here on your back. Drawing right leg into the chest. Send your left leg out long on your mat. Keeping your body mostly square to the sky. Extend your right leg. And then let the leg move around. To the right, to the left. Let it circle. Find what feels tight. There's 3 parts in that hamstring area back there, so see if one part feels tighter than the other. Linger there, breathe there, let it stretch out. And then rebend the foot, knee, leg. Place the foot down, draw opposite knee in. And then extend the opposite legs long. And again, don't be still with it, let it move around, let it feel where it feels tight. Let it open up with your breath. And then bring both knees into the chest, rock it up. Setting up for pigeon, left knee can come forward. Inhale to lift. And exhale, fold forward into pigeon. Releasing out the outer hip a bit. Feeling that nice long back leg, the lengthening of the toes. And you can stay there. You can open it up a little to the right, reaching more far forward with those left fingertips. Between sides, bring the legs around in front of you. Dandasana, make the letter L. Inhale. And then exhale, pass the left leg back, right leg pigeon. Inhale to lift. And exhale, lowers you down. And then again, stay there or open it up to the left, reaching with the right fingertips even more so that you really open up on the side. Bringing it right back to center. Gently rolling the legs around. Last forward fold, Dandasana. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, folding forward. Hug either behind the knees or hug onto the feet, whatever feels good for your body. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale to fold deeper. Bringing yourself to a comfortable seat, let your elbows drop along the sides. Let the shoulders soften. And then just stay here, breathing into the belly, let it lift on the inhale. Exhale, letting it relax and fall. And the music will slow down if you want to stay seated here. If you want to finish up, whatever feels good for you, namaste. Enjoy the rest of your practice.